The purpose of this video is to show how the melodies of ROM PACK cartridges are coded from scratch using the drivePACK editor application. It also includes an example that demonstrates, step by step, how to program a very simple melody. A ROM PACK cartridge can contain one or several themes. Each theme always consists of 3 channels: the Melody 1 channel with the main melody, the Melody 2 channel with the accompaniment, also called obbligato, and the chords and rhythm channel. In addition to their respective sequences of musical notes or chords, each channel includes a header block and a footer block containing information necessary for playback on the keyboard. The initialization and finalization block data may vary depending on the channel, and may include parameters such as the instrument used at playback start, the time signature, the playback speed, rhythm type, etc. The instructions for each channel of a theme are edited in the Code tab. If you want to switch to and edit another theme, you can select it from the combo box at the top, or go to the Info tab and double-click on the desired theme in the list. The melody used in this video's example is very simple. It consists of the following sequence of notes, first played on Melody 1 and then repeated on Melody 2, as shown in the score in the image. To create the example melody in drivePACK editor, we start from an empty project. To do this, go to File New Project. Then, from the Info tab, click the button with the plus icon to add a new piece to the newly created project. After creating it, click once on it to rename it. Double-clicking on it will open the theme in the Code tab, where you can edit the instructions of its 3 channels. You'll see that drivePACK editor automatically has created the header and footer block of each of the 3 channels, inserting default instructions. If you wish, you can later modify this default information using the instruction editing controls at the top of each channel. For the melody channels, 2 comments are also added. Notes start here and notes end here, marking the section where you should insert the note and rest instructions. Similarly, for the chord channel, the comments chords start here and chords end here indicate where to insert chords. Melody channel instructions consist of 3 bytes, encoding both the instruction type and its parameters. Chord channel instructions use 2 bytes. The way these instructions are encoded is explained in detail on the project's website, but you don't need to know how to codify the bytes of each instruction to create a melody, since the application handles that for you. Although you can manually edit instruction bytes, it's not recommended. The most reliable way is to use the tools provided by the instructions editor. The most commonly used instructions when creating or editing a theme are the note command to encode both a note and the following rest. The duration of the note and the rest is specified in the instruction parameters. If there is no rest after the note, then the duration of the rest is 0. The chords command used to encode different chord types. The repeat command organizes and optimizes the size of the piece by reusing and repeating melody blocks. This is a more advanced instruction that requires a good understanding of timing between channels so they stay synchronized when jumping along the repeated blocks. The double duration instruction is used when a note or rest lasts longer than 255 ticks. This command extends their duration. The project website section dedicated to the double duration command explains its use in more detail. To create and add a new instruction in a channel, first select the instruction after which you want to insert it, then click the plus icon button for that channel. This adds a new instruction right after the selected one. You can then edit it using the instruction editing controls. Once you've set the desired parameters, click the pencil icon to encode and overwrite the selected instructions with the instruction set in the Instruction Edition controls. After updating an instruction using the editing controls, its description field will also be automatically updated. You can also add your own comments in this field. To do it, simply type the / followed by your text. Custom comments after the double slashes are preserved even if you later modify the instruction. As previously mentioned, some instructions such as note and chord commands include a duration parameters that define the temporal length of the note, chord, or the rest that follows that note. If no rest follows a note, the rest value is 0. These duration parameters use demisemiquavers, 64th notes as the unit. Durations are encoded with the following values. The duration of a hemidemi-semiquaver is encoded as 1. The duration of demisemiquaver is encoded as 3. The duration of semiquaver, or 16th note as 6. The duration of quaver, or 8th note as 12. The duration of crotchet, or quarter note, as 24. The duration of minim or half note as 48. The duration of semibrev or whole note as 96. Notes or rests whose duration do not match these values, or multiples of them, may become misaligned with the rhythmic pattern of the piece, causing timing errors or desynchronization. The Quantize tool at the top of each channel helps align the durations of selected instructions to match the rhythm and timing of the melody. As mentioned earlier, the example melody is quite simple. To encode it, we insert the following sequence of 7 notes with their durations and rests in the designated section of each channel, as shown in the score image. The notes are a crotchet or quarter note, D, a quaver or 8th note, A, another quaver or 8th note, A, a crotchet or quarter note, B, a crotchet or quarter note, A, then, in the next bar of the channel, the first note of the second bar is a crotchet rest which follows the previous A. We encode that rest using the rest parameter of that previous A note, thus inserting a crotchet rest between this A and the following C sharp. Next comes the crotchet or quarter note, C sharp. Finally, a crotchet or quarter note D, followed by a crotchet rest, also encoded with its rest parameter. In the Melody 2 channel, the same melody than in Melody 1 channel is played, but starting from bar 3. We implement this by copying and pasting the melody from Melody 1 to Melody 2 channel, and then inserting at the start of that channel a 2-bar rest so playback begins at the right time in bar 3. To insert this 2-bar rest, we use the rest field of the instrument instruction, since there's no prior note instruction to attach a rest to. As the rest duration exceeds 255 ticks, we need to use the rest parameter of a double duration instruction to extend it. At this point, the simple melody is ready to be tested on a real keyboard. Before doing so, we save the project. If you have a drivePACK cartridge, the easiest way is to set the unit to reception mode and send the melody via USB using File Send ROM option. This compiles the cartridge code and uploads it to the connected drivePACK unit in under 3 seconds. Alternatively, you can use File Save ROM as to save the melody in DRP format on an SD card, then insert the card into the drivePACK unit for playback. If you don't have an original drivePACK, you can also export it as a raw binary file using File Save ROM as. I hope this video has been helpful for you to understand how melodies are encoded in ROM PACK cartridges using the drivePACK editor. Next, and to conclude, we'll see that simple melody we've just programmed being played on an original Casio keyboard. Thanks for watching.